Welcome to Industrial Insights, a Schneider Electric podcast dedicated to bringing you the latest topics in industrial automation. We believe industries of the future will thrive with industrial automation that fluidly adapts to our changing world to better transform humanity through the food we eat, the technology we use, the products we consume, the work we do, and the environment we live in. Through the different episodes of this series, you will learn with us how to make the industries of the future eco-efficient, agile, and resilient. We hope you enjoy the talk.
Hi, I'm Christine Filipenko, and welcome to Industrial Insights, a channel helping you stay up to date with new topics in the industrial automation market. Today's episode, strong collaboration, great technology, and resilience to drive industrial automation systems modernization. My first guest today is Christian Perrier. Christian founded PCI with Alain Kahn in 2001 and has served as president for the last 19 plus years. What began as a local firm has now transformed into a firm serving an international market. With sustained growth, thanks to close relationships with clients, PCI is not just a service provider to their clients, but more like an extension of their engineering department. PCI offers consulting and integration services in industrial control, Industry 4.0, and robotic solutions that are based on a long-term relationship with their customers. PCI has been a member of the Schneider Electric Alliance Program for the last 15 years and was the winner of the Schneider Electric 2020 Alliance Partner Award. The program represents a commitment to Schneider Electric supporting loyal system integrators in satisfying our mutual customers and in profiting from common business opportunities. Christian is joining us from Montreal, Canada today. Christian, thanks for being with us.
Hello, Christine. Very happy to be here.
Thanks, Christian. So, Christian, I keep hearing about the importance of collaboration, especially given the current times. Can you explain how PCI is collaborating and making this a key to your business success?
Well, we choose the collaboration path since the beginning. Our goal in business is to make projects, is to make new collaboration, is to increase our networking. This is our strategy. Not that it was particularly defined at the beginning. This is who we are. It's our DNA. We like to work with people. Basically, we like our job. We also like to work on technical stuff. We like to see things work. We built our business like that. So after a while, we kind of found our place. We evolved, and then we realized that a lot of people needed to have an extension of their technical department. So by collaborating together, this is where we got our biggest success, as opposed to, let's say, bids where you have cities that will go for quotes. Then you got to make sure that you're all covered up. Then you got to manage the risk in terms of profitability and all that stuff. So instead of concentrating our efforts on making the machine work, you have to concentrate your effort on making sure that your business is profitable. As you probably know, what we choose is to concentrate on effort on making things work. Making sure we have a good relationship, and we figured money will come. Of course, it's not always that easy, but in the end, it has proven us right. We spend more time with our workmates than our family, so might as well make it enjoyable.
Great teamwork, Christian. So with
Thanks.
75 employees at PCI, how are you continuing to build different skill sets with your team to ensure you can take on different projects and manage your clients' trust?
That's a good question. Especially at the beginning, my associate Alain and I, we were specialized in process automation. But today, we increased our skill set to robotics, mechanics, electrical, motion, and of course, MES. We have developed different departments at PCI, and for example, the MES department. It's all based on the increase of skill set that our customer wanted us to do, even though we were not there yet. And with time, we learned and strengthened our relationship. We had to learn new things for some projects or different responsibilities outside of our initial core skill set. That's how the company grows. Also, we grow up, we hire new people that have different skill sets. At 75 employees, sometimes we have people that have the skill, or they did what we need elsewhere for a number of years. So even if it's not PCI core, as we get more and more people into PCI, we get more and more skill sets. And after a while, you realize that if you put the energy, the time, and with the customer's trust, you'll get that confidence and you'll be able to apply it to different customers. And in the end, Our customer is confident that we will succeed because he knows we will finish the job, even though we, of course, may encounter some difficulties.
Could you also tell me a little bit about some of the partnerships that you have with some of the equipment vendors, such as Schneider Electric, and how you collaborate with them, or machine builders, technology providers?
Yes, of course. First, I'd like to mention that one of our value is collaboration. So, like I said before, collaboration is a big part of our business strategy and beyond. How does this convert to reality? Well, working closely with our partners, of course, for example, Schneider Electric, we're able to cover most of the angles of a project. They are very well equipped to sell their product, and we are very well equipped to integrate their product. So, by concentrating on what we do best, each other, we can definitely leverage added value for the customer. But to be able to integrate correctly a vendor's product, collaboration is of the essence. We all have to make sure that products are well mastered by the integrator. So, that being said, not only training, but support is essential to maximize results. You can clearly see the advantages of collaboration in this case. And partnering with a vendor will also give you access to its business network. Not only they can refer you on some jobs, but you can find yourself being a subcontractor for them. So with this amount of collaboration, it elevates us to a relation. Specifically with Schneider Electric, we are working together on different platforms to influence the industrial market towards higher level of automation, as what we are doing right now, but also with other entities supporting those sectors, such as the government, some associations, and also financial institutions.
Thank you very much, Christian. So why don't we introduce our second guest, Enrique Berlanga. Enrique is a leader of system integrator partner programs at Schneider Electric and works closely with system integrators across the globe. Enrique, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks, Christine.
So Enrique, Christian just mentioned the close partnership with Schneider Electric. As the leader of Schneider Electric System Integrator Alliance Partner Program, can you tell us a bit more about what the program is and how the collaboration is mutually beneficial?
Let me answer the program first. The Alliance program is about enriching our partner experience and brand into the market, increasing value through the partner value chain, and animate the connections between our ecosystem to better serve our end customers. It enables partners to be experts in new and existing markets by supporting the domain competency growth to build world-class solutions with EcoStructure. I would say the Alliance Partner Program is a strategic combination of innovative technology, domain expertise, and selected system integrators partners, coupled with a solid interoperable architecture, ensuring maximized performance and increasing the profitability and delivery of the projects as specified. As we move into the digital world, collaboration is critical to competitiveness and success. The value of the broader industrial ecosystem becomes even more apparent. I think at Schneider, we have always embraced openness, and we believe in leverage strong partners to bring the best value to our customers. Our partnerships combine the power of complementary expertise to deliver the full IoT solutions focused on energy management and automation. The ecosystem of our partners is critical to adding value into the market.
Thanks, Enrique. And I keep hearing about this industrial automation modernization, and it's part of why we're here today. So what exactly is modernization?
Well, modernization is about helping address customer challenges and capitalize on installed base opportunities, bringing customers' legacy solutions to innovative new technologies that create and capture value for their businesses, like improving efficiency, extending their life cycle, lowering long-term operating costs, probably decreasing overall risk of failure, or even increasing and expanding capacity for new business.
Thanks for explaining it, Enrique. So now back to Christian on the topic. Christian, what are the reasons customers are asking PCI to help them modernize their industrial automation operations?
I sense a sub-question in what you're asking. Well, for the first part, there is three things. First one, people are looking to modernize because some parts are getting obsolete. And in order to assure production adequately, they have to make sure spare parts are available. Secondly, some old systems are more prone to cyber attacks simply because it wasn't taken into account at the time of design. So replacing old controllers will help reduce the cybersecurity threat. And thirdly, they will deploy new technology to gain competitive advantages. New platforms offer much more compatibility and cross-functionalities than before, allowing for easier and faster integrations. As for the sub-question, why specifically PCI? Well, I'm just taking the ball here, not necessarily to put PCI on a pedestal, but to put emphasis on the fact that PCI is a certified modernization system integrator. With this, you'll be assured that you are dealing with a well-trained, equipped, and prepared specialized integrator.
Thank you, Christian. When it comes to modernization, how do you deal with downtime while changes are implemented? And what about ROI for your customers?
Well, when we're talking about modernization, we mention ROI. What's in it for me? Sincerely, it can be a tough question because, in theory, you're just replacing old hardware by new hardware that originally does the same thing. So, why would I spend such an effort? While we're doing production, we can make improvements. So, we can raise our efficiency, optimization, throughput, and so on and so forth. So, you can change little things here and there, change the code, add a card, and that's quite interesting. But after a while, you're kind of maxed out on those improvements, and you need to re-engineer your whole plant. That's where modernization comes into place. The problem when you get into re-engineering or modernization is you got to take into account a huge downtime. And by working with the tools and the people at Schneider Electric, everything can be designed, pre-assembled, and tested before. We also simulate, so we do almost everything before. And when we are at the go-live day, the task is kept to its minimum. So we can, at some point, do some re-engineering of a plant at a fashion of continuous improvement. And this is really due to the tools and the platform that Schneider Electric provides us. And not only the hardware, but also the manpower. The very skilled people that allows us to minimize the risk when this go-live day happens.
Thank you, Christian. So how has PCI managed to stay resilient given the economic state of 2020?
Oh, I guess one day at a time. When the pandemic was declared, we rapidly changed our management behavior to adapt to the fast evolving reality. All this to rapidly identify new needs for our employees, remote work furnitures, protection, flexible schedule, and of course, family concerns. And we tried to provide solutions for them. We have increased the level of communication, of course, to relay information, but also to keep the spirit. And, like a famous Mr. Bon Jovi said, you got to keep the faith.
Keep the faith. I like it. So thank you very much, Christian and Enrique, for joining me today. Also, thank you everyone who has tuned in to listen. We hope this helped give you some insight on strong collaboration, great technology, and resilience to drive industrial automation systems modernization. Until next time.
Thanks for joining us today on Industrial Insights, a Schneider Electric podcast dedicated to bringing you the latest topics in industrial automation. We invite you to head over to our Schneider Electric blog, blog.se.com, to find additional resources on industrial automation. If you like this show, don't forget to subscribe and give us a rating. See you next time. The content of this podcast is for informational purposes only, should not be undertaken as economic or business advice. The information, statements, views, and opinions should not be construed as the provision of advice by Schneider Electric or as an offer to buy or sell any products or services or to make or consider any investment or course of action.